So good afternoon, welcome to Kovsie football fields. We're at the University of the Free State. I'm with the head coach of the Varsity Cup, Coach Wandi. Good afternoon, Coach Wandi.
Good afternoon, my boss. Yeah, welcome. It's a privilege now to have been interviewed in the field.
Yeah, how you, Coach? We'll get straight to the point. It's Varsity Cup. It's the first match that's about to be played. How is the mood in the camp? And before we get to you, what are your goals for this season's Varsity Cup?
If I start with the moods, let's start with the moods because now the players are important. The locker room is right. They're excited. They can't wait for the first game. Especially now, the game is the team that knocked them to the semi-final. So they showed the readiness in that. For this year, we want to bring it home. We want to make sure with everything that we do that we bring the cup home. You must remember we have not won anything yet. We only reached the semis, and I don't think it's enough for the institution and for the people of the Free State and the people in Bloemfontein as a whole.
And Coach, also with the preparations that have been going on, you are in the last few days before the first match. What are some of the things that you can say that you've been working on?
I've been working with lots of stuff. I've been working with us. We can't change who we are. We'll still be the same team. We'll still have the same goals. The only thing is we rectified the mistake from the previous season that we played Varsity Cup. There's lots of stuff that we have changed also to make sure that we win. To be a champion, you can't do the same thing as you did. You have to change the attitude and the personnel, and the sessions also must be different.
Yeah, and another question, Coach, from my side. The locker room, the most honest place. How are you handling the locker room? Is it the same like you did it seasons before, or is there anything that might change?
It's a little bit of mix-up. Like I said, I won't change who I am and I won't change the players, but there's lots of now readiness in the locker room. We show that now we mean business like previous, because the previous locker room was just being us. But now we have changed. Now we have even come with the lion mentality. Now we're thinking like lions. Now if you know a little bit about lions, even if you can see the elephant, it doesn't see the elephant as elephant. It sees at a lunch. So we're also thinking like that. Any team for us is 3 points. It's our lunch.
Nice. And as a coach, your philosophy, what would you say stands out in your coaching abilities?
Going forward, keeping position, and aggressive off and on the ball. That's the most thing that I think it helps champions and the mentality also inside the pitch, the winning mentality.
And also, Coach, if I may ask, your secret to success. What is if you can name 5 things that you do on a daily basis, be it come to the field, be it at your training sessions, in life as a whole, what are the 5 principles that apply in your life?
Be ready for the session, prepare for session, right attitude. You can't bring attitude in the environment that you are working with, and then work hard and be open also as a coach for questions. The players must be open and they must feel free to ask you questions. And your session also must require 100% every time and every day and every second and every minute.
And if there's a university student out there, coach, or some young student that is finishing matric this year that has aspirations to come to the University of the Free State and is a good footballer, what would be your advice to a football player or a female football player to see herself or himself at the University of the Free State?
I would say we don't put pressure on players here. We don't expect players to have everything because I'm a developed coach. I believe in developing players and helping the players to go forward. But the readiness and being on time and be on the sessions almost every day, unless academic they are on our way. That one also we have room for that. Also be coachable and be willing to be advised and work hard.
And the scouting coach, say a player from KZN or from the Western Cape or from Johannesburg, if they have aspirations to be at the University of the Free State in your football program, how would they be able to get to that?
So they're reaching us through our Facebook page. They're reaching us via our Twitter. Some of them, I don't know how, somehow, but they have my contact and the others are contacting me and we arrange the sessions for them. Maybe we can bring a player for a week or 2 weeks and then we provide maybe accommodation for some, but we not always have accommodation for everyone, and we'll bring the player in and the player will train with us, and then that's when now I will make the decisions. Like I said, we not that coaches that we expect a finished product, because we know other players are from the rural areas and they have not been fortunate to be in the development side or the academies and everything. It's someone just come and then play football, and when you see the player, you look at him and you say, no, in few months or after 2 years or in a year, this boy will be in my starting lineup or will be in my team. We also have room for those players also.
Coach, I know you personally. I know you for a very long time now. But for those listeners out there and those viewers out there that don't know Coach Wandi, can you maybe take us a little bit back, how you ended up becoming Kovsie football head coach, where it all started, just to give you a little bit of a hint that you were a former player here, and then also another question on top of that would be what made you say I want to be a football coach, and how it all started.
I started here 2001 where as a player, and 10 years back I found myself in a difficult situation where now I have to decide. But actually it was not my idea to be a head coach or to be a coach one day. I was still playing, and if you can allow me, you and Coach GT, you saw something. You know, they say leader always see something in another leader. I was a leader inside the pitch, and you guys saw a leader that can lead the team going forward. That's when I started. But I had to fight through it, and you guys managed, and you were patient enough to let me play for a few months that I played. And then after that, I also realized that actually let me try. I was trying, to be honest. I was not sure that one day, and I started as an assistant coach and then assistant coach. Well, 3 years back, we didn't have a coach, and then I walked into Coach GT's office, and I spoke to him and I asked him, I said, Coach, I would like to take this opportunity now to lead the team and then to be the head coach. And he asked me questions that I want back up. He said, if you start this journey, know that as a head coach, you can't back up and then in the middle of the season say, no, coach, hey, I feel like it's this thing I want, carry on with it. That's where now I realize, and with you guys, the maintaining me and then be with me and then guide me through this thing, and then via WhatsApp and via phone call and then face to face, it also make it easy for me that to fit in this coaching system.
And also, if you look back now, I know you don't regret it, and I'm sure Coach Godfrey Turner, the head of football at the University of Varsity, he also doesn't regret it, and we don't regret giving you that motivation to say that, listen, you are ready, you can do this, you know. But if you look back, what has been your biggest help? Where has your help come from?
If I can be honest, from the head of football in this institution, he's the guy that has been behind my back 120%. And even when I get difficult things and then the situation that I don't know how to deal with, he will always advise and then talk to me and then come with a solution. And what he taught me the most is, as a coach, you always have to come with a solution before you go and seek solution from someone. So try first your opinion or your suggestion. Try it first, and then when you fail, that's when you will go back and then say, I tried this and it didn't work, so please advise.
And just to round it off, Coach, to finish the interview, I know you were born again Christian as well as myself. What would be your motivation to footballers, especially to footballers who struggle to express themselves as a Christian footballer, as a man of God, as someone that believes in God? What would be your advice to them? How have you become so bold about God, and how have you instilled that into the football team of Kovsie?
Football is life, and football will teach you lots of stuff. And one thing that I realized and that I came through it's a put God first. If you put Him first and then ask Him for a way, I think it's praying also opens everything, open doors, and then at least it refreshes your mind, and you will see lots of stuff, and you will realize that actually He's with you. From the players now and the coaches, I think let's have the environment where we put Him first. Like here in the University of Free State, we have home cell. Every Friday, 4 o'clock, we have home cell, and it teaches us a lot of stuff, and even the new one that we thought we know as Christians, but you learn a lot from that. And going forward, I say, read your Bible. All the answers are there. That's all for me. That's the only thing that I think they help me the most, praying and reading Bible.
Coach Wandi, thank you for your time. Thank you for your encouraging words and your motivation as well. But I know I can't leave you just like that. I have to give you the final say. I have to let you finish the interview in your own words, even in your own language. It doesn't have to be English. So I want you to have the final words, Coach. And thank you so much for your time. I know we are training later. So let's get ready.
In closing, I would like to thank the university for giving me this opportunity, because without the university, I could have not been the head coach now, known by Motsamai. And all I want to say from the players out there and the coaches out there, let's be honest, because what I realize about us coaches, we two faces when it comes to to players and other coaches. As a technical team, be honest, is the head of the technical team. Be honest and open conversation. Don't backstab each other. I think it's killing football. And with players, know that you can't do it alone without your teammates. That's all I can say from my side.